Let's see if it fails me now. That was crazy. All right. Am I alive? Sorry about that. I didn't even notice until I didn't see video coming onto my iPad. It's still not coming on. Okay, there we go. We're live. All right, so back to what I was saying. We're going to make a cover for my roses journal. I've got this recyclable mailer that I got something in, I don't know what. And then I have here some quilting fabric. So I'm going to use that. Hi, Melissa. I tried to go live a minute ago, but YouTube had other ideas. So this is really, really sturdy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it open at the sides. I got the runny nose sniffles this afternoon. And I'm just cutting, like I said, it's pretty heavy material. As soon as I got it, I went, oh my gosh, what a treasure. So I'm going to cut down each side. Hi, Naha. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Melissa. I'm going to assume it's pronounced Naha. It might be Naja. You let me know so I get it right. Hi, Michelle. It has gone well, yes. I had a doctor's appointment this morning and it was good news. Well, it wasn't bad news, so we'll put it that way. So this is going to be, I want at least 2.5 inches for my center. And maybe 2 inches is going to be enough. Let me think that over. If I go 2.5, that's going to be about that wide. I like them extra wide because I tend to stuff them a lot. Hi, Debbie. So I'm going to measure top and bottom at the 2.5, at the 2.25 mark, or 1 and think T. Yeah, 1.25 mark. There we go. This is a quilting ruler that I've had for 100 years. And all I'm going to do is take and score there. This might be tricky. Well, as long as I have it lined up with one of these lines, it should be fine. And I've been scoring it quite a few times because it's very heavy, heavy material. Okay, perfect. Anytime you can, if you're doing something like this, use recycled materials. Now this isn't quite a junk journal. Man, my messenger's going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm here on business, right? Okay. Not worried about that center part because I will reinforce it. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and fold this one. It's gonna crack a little. That's okay. I'm covering with this one with fabric. And so then I need my width on each side. This is how much? This is 5.5. So let's go 5 3/4. What? I'm confused. Really? Okay. I'm a little confused here. No, it was 5.5, so I want to go 5 3/4. And then I'll come down here and measure 5 3/4. Draw myself a line. I like this ruler because it has a lip edge, so it really helps me kind of keep things straight, but it's really long. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this down with my knife. And I'm sure it's going to take more than one cut. Yeah, okay. See this part, if I go ahead and do this, here's why I love this ruler. If I go ahead and do 2.5, need to do a little bit under 2.5 because I need space on either side. Then I've got a reinforcement for my center. All right, let's do this one. Let go. I got too much crap in my way here. There we go. Do 5 3/4. Down here and measure 5 3/4. Make the line and do the cut. Hi, Chow. Second day at school for Kyle, huh? Oh, that one cut in one piece. How about that? Now, lengthwise. This is 8.5. I'm gonna go I want to go to 9. So let me think about this. Let me cut off all this excess first so I get a proper measurement. Halfway proper anyway. So this is right now 9.5. I want to cut it down to 9. So mark it. I lost my pen already, buried under here somewhere. Do I want it that much taller? A whole 1/2 inch? Yeah, because that'll leave a 1/4 inch on each side. Oh, goodie bags for everyone. How awesome. Yeah, now you have to start making kid-friendly cards, Chow. There we go. We had more thunderstorms today. It was fun. Okay. That's a little kicked out right there. I don't like that. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? But it's nice if it's kind of halfway there. I'm going to have the reinforcement on the outside, and I can trim it after. Let me go ahead and just stick that down. I don't need that excess on there. And there's still even more if I need to, like I can use this other piece to sew the signatures down to and then glue. And let's go ahead and glue this down. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use my art glitter glue, provided I can find it. Okay, there you go. Oh, iPad withdrawals, yeah. All right, I'm just putting the art glitter glue on here. It's all going to be covered in fabric, so it doesn't have to be beautiful. Or perfect. Oops, it will stick it down. And this isn't like regular paper, it's recycled paper and it's kind of heavy. Let's go ahead and wipe that glue off of my mat here. Little excess piece here I want to tear off, and you're not stuck right there. Let's just add a little extra more glue here, and I think what I'll do is go ahead and clamp it. Clamp it good. Da na 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 na. All right. So the total length of this is scant 14 inches by 9. So now I get to do my fabric. And we're gonna do some stuff to the fabric. Let's move this out of the way. Let that dry. Oh, really? That's pretty bad. It wasn't so horrible here. Hi, Brenda. Just a small storm in Denmark. Delina, where are you? I forget. No, I know where you are. I just recently got mail from you. Just doesn't mean I remember. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I had 14, so I need actually about 15 and a half. And I'm gonna really rough cut this. I'm going to start here, and I've got my rotary cutter here. Let's see how, I haven't used my rotary cutter in a long time. Oh, it is completely dull too. Let's try that again. Are you serious? It has absolutely no blade to it. Okay. Fine. Drop my glue. Headed to South Carolina. See if I can track down my scissors. I'm just going to cut it with scissors since my rotary trimmer has decided that it needs a new blade. You know, I never use it. It must maybe just get dull with time. I don't know. Okay, move that piece aside. So this right here, this is doubled over. That's okay. I need this to be total of 14, so I'm gonna go to fold it down to, no, I said I need it to be about 15 and a half, so I'm gonna fold it down to 8. And I'm just gonna draw a line because I have to fold over the edges. And I don't think I'll do any quilting on this because first of all, I don't have any quilt batting, and you need something. Again, it doesn't matter if it's too big, you just don't want it too small. These aren't bad for cutting fabric, by the way, considering I'm cutting through 4 layers right here. And I needed 9, so I need about 11. I'm just going to trim the top off there. I don't blame you for being scared with the bad weather. Oh no, Delina, flooding in Morrisville? Oh my word. Oh, that is so scary. And there's so much more to it, you know. It's more than cars floating down the road. It's people's crawl space. It's their outdoor, like, heat pump units and stuff like that. We don't have a lot of heat pumps here in Alabama compared to out in Oregon. Everybody had them. Because apparently with the humidity, they don't work all that great. All right, so I've got one for this journal, and I've got one for another. And now we're going to do stuff to this. Let's see here. Let's get out. I'm going to do some stamping and some stenciling. And I'll stamp with archival ink and some spraying. Let's start with this guy right here. And I think, so if I imagine this is the front, I think I want to do I want to frame it. Hopefully you can see. Let's get you in the frame here. Let's get out my archivals. Let's see, what color do I want? I don't really want pinks and stuff. I might have some pinks, but I think I want to go mostly in the browns. I'm going to go with the old standard vintage photo. Hi, Denise. Denise, right? I have a horrible memory, obviously. I lost some stamps and had no idea where they are. Okay, so let's think about this. I'm just gonna press that down. Hi, Cordelia. Didn't see you come in. Hi, Pam. Hi, Linda. You're gonna be PJB today? I like that. So let's make it kind of a border. Did my video quit again? I don't know what happened earlier. It just would not connect. Let's get that out of my way. Let's do this one right about here. This is good fabric, yes. It's a great quilt backing fabric. But it also works out well for the purpose. And hi, Jonna, by the way, if I missed you, I think I did. All right, so there's that. Now, I'm not going to worry about the back right now. I'm just going to worry about the front and then do the back. Let's do some stenciling. I think I want some leaf action. I'm going to use my pouncers for that, my magic mushrooms, because they work great for stenciling, and I'm going to use peeled paint. Let's see, how do I want this? I think I want it right about like this. All right, you guys, excuse Mike if he hollers when he comes in. He's gonna forget I'm live. I just heard him pull up. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get this out of my way. Okay. How do I want this? Still want it kind of alongside there. I think I'll go right there. So if you do this in archival, it's actually washable. Not that I plan on washing it because it's going to be stuck to something, but if you did, you could stencil onto fabric with archival ink. Yep, I'm liking those. Let's see here. Let me clean off that stencil. And let's see, this is a stencil from, I want to say it's from a Colorful Life Designs. It's a Colorful Life Designs. You could even like jelly print with acrylics on fabric. Looks pretty cool. I think we'll do that next week. I got some new paints and I've been dying to play with them, but I just haven't done it yet. On a side note, what's a good inexpensive hot glue gun? Oh my gosh, I think they're all the same, to be perfectly honest with you. So I wouldn't recommend one over another. Whatever's cheap. Start with a mini glue gun, I would say. Let's do, well, I was looking at this layered, where did I put it? This layered one, this Gina K layered one, and I'm wondering if I might like that on here somehow. It's only 2 layers, so it's not huge. I think I'm gonna try it. Why not? So let me grab my pink mushroom. And yep, I said I wasn't gonna do pink, and here I go. Let's go with the picked raspberry. Okay, now I have the magic mushrooms and I have the pouncers, the paper pouncers. I use the magic mushrooms for inks and the pouncers for oxides. Okay, now I gotta line these up. I wasn't thinking. Let me see here. How does this line up? Oh, I know. Just wipe this one off. Put them together. Okay, I see how it lines up. This lines up here. Like that. There we go. All right, let's get back out our peeled paint. Yeah, you're right about that, Pam. You would need to know whether you are doing high or low heat. Usually the mini ones are low heat. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, what else do I want on here? Do some more stamping. I took out a lot of stamps. Na, 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 na. We want some words. Always want words. Oh, dropped one. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna need, not this one, this one. Now, which way do these words go? Okay, I think they go that way. Let's do some here. Move my mushrooms. And I don't know if I want to go with vintage photo. A dude's new. I think I'm going to go with frayed burlap. Don't drop it, T. And keep it right here. Sisty Mista Crafty Community. Well, I do both cards and I do journaling. Junk journaling mostly. Oh yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Good choice of color. We're just basically making our own fabric. Our poor dogs, though, with all these thunderstorms. Ugh, I can't tell you how many times puppy pads we've had to clean up. I need something here. What do I have? I know. Let's put label frames, moth. Let's put a moth. The biggest, brightest one. Come on out. Just put him on a regular block. Let's do Let's do color-wise. Let's do Salvage Patina. Why not? Yeah. And one other thing. I got these I got pretty new. Let's put a stamp on here. Come on, let go. I like this one with the star. I'm a star person. I do like stars. Let's do that one in Wild Honey. Yes. So see, when I do start to spray over these, let's take a look at how that's going to look on our journal cover. What that's going to be like. See, that's going to be on the very edge. So we need to start on the other side of the fabric. Okay. Yes, a market bag. Absolutely, Linda. Absolutely. All right, what else do I have here in my goodie bag? Stamp-wise, I have... Come here, you. I have this set of stamps from Simon Says Stamps. It's got these beautiful, more like tea roses or something. Now, let's see how silicone stamps work on, or not silicone, but photopolymer. One of these days, I'll set up my sewing machine here and I'll show you guys how I sew and how I quilt and how to change the feed dogs on your machine and stuff like that. So this is kind of the center back. Let's see. Now I have other archivals too. I don't just have Tim Holtz ones. I have these ones, and I'm kind of liking this plum color. And these are Wendy Becky, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the plum color. All right, Delina, enjoy your dinner. This is a pretty delicate stamp, so I'll be anxious to see how it pans out on the fabric. But the archival doesn't tend to spread or bleed on fabric, at least not cotton fabric. And this is cotton. All right, let's see what we get here. Yeah, it's just a piece of fabric with a very light print on it. Yeah, that didn't really work out very well. You can't hardly see it. Okay. Let's think that through and think about maybe why that happened. Let's try more ink. I mean, I know my ink's not dried out, but it really didn't want to transfer. Maybe I need something cushy underneath it. Let's try that. Oh, this isn't much more cushy, but this may only work with red rubber stamps, y'all. I'll give it more pressure, get more time to transfer the ink. So, Linda, it will work, but it won't be waterproof. Yeah, it's pretty light. I don't know if it's because it's a photopolymer stamp, but I'm assuming it probably is. Let me try the archival inks, the Tim Holtz inks. I know these are getting kind of old. Let's go with the Dusty Concord. And I'll go from the top. Just come in like that. Yeah, it would wash away if you washed it. So any waterproof ink would be fine. So, for instance, your Gina K Amalgam inks. Yeah, it was the ink, because it sure worked out there, didn't it? Okay, that's good to know. So even though they were both archival, the plum one just didn't really show up very well, whereas the Wendy Vecchi, but the Tim Holtz showed up just fine. And of course, it's going to stain. Red stains your stuff. It is what it is. It doesn't hurt it. It just stains it. And I'm using just a little alcohol wipe. Now, will archival ink remover take it off? Probably not. Let's find out. Let me just wet this down first, because I don't want to mix the two and accidentally poison myself. Let's get my archival ink cleaner. Doesn't look promising, y'all. Nah. That's fine. I'm not mad. All right, let's do another stencil. Dog hair. That's how I feel when I'm sweeping. Like I've got enough hair to sweep up a whole nother puppy, especially when Duke was little. Let me try another. I don't want to give up on these yet because there's, so much more color choice. Let me try the fern green. Let's grab my pouncer here. My magic mushroom. It might have just been that particular ink. Huh. Okay. Just drop my towel. I need something down here, and this is basically the side, so I'm not terribly worried about it, because most likely I'll have a lot of danglies and stuff hanging off it. Let's try this little one. We'll try the red geranium, see if I have better luck with it. Yeah, craft room is protected. That's the most important thing, Pam. See, it looks nice and red on there, but Whenever I try to stamp it down, it doesn't necessarily like to cooperate. Give it a good push. Yeah. Meh. Meh. That's all I have to say to that. So, I'm not giving a thumbs up to photopolymer yet. Although it worked out fine there, so I don't know. Let's get our words again. Let's get the other words. We'll do those this way. I'm starting to get a pile going here, y'all. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you have a dog that doesn't shed. Well, Duke is he's a chow mix. Very, very fluffy. Let's try the sepia in this. I still haven't given up on the Wendy Becky. I just haven't. I'm going to try the sepia. I'm just going to throw words right over the top of that. Well, Jonna, you don't want neat on this. You want it messy. Yeah, I'm just not 100% on that ink. Let's do another. Let's try the potting soil. That's a pretty dark brown. Like I said, I almost never use these, so I can see where they may be drying out on me. And that's my bad. Well, we have a Chihuahua. He doesn't necessarily shed, but he has some other really nasty habits that make me not want to hold him. And I'm not even going to talk about what they are. Yeah, that worked out okay. Okay. Let's do another stencil, another rose stencil back here. See if I can find it here in this pile. Like I said, I've got myself a pile going here, which is typical and normal. Where did she go? Here she is. Let's try a different color here. I think I'm going to go with the wild honey. Oh, I'm going to need my yellow mushroom. You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, let's see if we can make a little ombre on there. Yeah, we can. And okay, see if I can remember how this goes. Goes like that. Goes like that. Get the fern. We're going to be spraying on this after that to make it old and grungy. No, I like that. All right. Now I'm going to need just a little bit of something over here. You know what? Let me do... let me do this rose. Do something like that. Let me think about how I want that settled. Because it is a shape. I want to be mindful of that. I think it's raining like crazy right now. Let's do evergreen bough. Because, oh yes, I know what you mean then. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you get a pile going. Now, if ever you're having issues like that, grab your mushroom and dab your ink on with your mushroom. Or Pouncer, whatever it is you use. It really does help smooth out that ink on a more solid stamp. Thank you, Jonna. When you clean up, you get blocked. I know what you mean, too. Like, even though I'm digging for things constantly, I don't know how well this stamp is going to work out because it's such a solid stamp. But, oh, yeah, I'm perfectly happy with that. Let's grab our moth again. We find the lid to the evergreen bough. Let's grab our moth. And I mean, there's no reason why you can't use any color you feel like using. I'm gonna go with let's go with the picked raspberry, simply because I have it over on this side, so that I have some semblance of balance. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, more words here, and then we'll be golden on that. We'll start spraying the crud out of it. And I want the words in the frayed burlap. Oh, where'd I put it? Right here. Thanks, you guys, for coming to hang out. I took a really long nap today. Like I said, I had a doctor's appointment, and I don't know about you guys, but going to the doctor just wears me out. First of all, I get stressed out with the waiting, stressed out about the outcome, just stressed. That's upside down. I don't think it would really matter, but you know. Now, once I start spraying this, then I'm going to have to let it dry. I'm going to have to let it air dry. So we'll be about done for today. Not bad. All right. I feel naked right here. What do I want to do there? Let me do something. Let me do something to it. Let's Let's get out these numbers. Do those in the frayed burlap. You guys, I bought, first of all, I'm in a club for pink monarch prints, and there's a bunch of stuff in the August kit that is going to go great in this journal. But also, I bought from Louisa Heinzel, and I don't know if you follow her or not, but she has the coolest people. Look, I'm not a huge paper dolls fan, but she has just photographs of people, clowns, little boys, little girls, just fun stuff. And so I bought that from her. I haven't printed it yet, but very cool stuff. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool right there. All right, now let's pull out the sprays. Let me move my mushrooms. Let me just put away these inks real quick. I don't know if the Better Press inks are waterproof or not, because I have those too. But I just don't know. I'm going to move all this stuff over here. Okay. And okay. Let's pick out some sprays. Want some vintage photo, want some pumice stone. I want some wild honey, brush corduroy, antique linen. My Kish Flamingo is almost empty. Victorian velvet. Do not lose that. Okay. Here we go. Let me start out with some Victorian velvet. Now this is going to get messy, y'all. It is what it is. Because I'm going to spray some and then I'm going to spray water. To kind of get it, I don't know, more fluid. Let's do some antique linen. Okay, let's get some pumice stone. So I'm watering it down so it's not super heavy on there. Definitely, let's go with some wild honey right here. When it dries, it's gonna look really cool. Let's get some vintage photo. And because it's fabric, it doesn't matter how wet you get it. Okay. Let's see, I think I want some frayed burlap on here. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Star. Let's get some more of the Victorian velvet. This is one of my favorites. You know what I'm missing? Bundled sage. Let's do old paper instead. And finish it off with some more antique linen. Okay. Now I'm going to take my vintage photo. Where are you? And make a hot mess. Yes, I am making a mess, Star. Now this stuff isn't waterproof either, but don't plan on getting this wet. I'm definitely not going to lick it. Okay. Just going to kind of wipe up around. So there's what it looks like wet. Now I can take I definitely want to clean up my mess here. Let me just grab some paper towels and lay them down here so I can kind of squish it into them. Why not lick it? Oh, maybe when I get a little older. You never know what I might be licking. Okay. I don't want to dry it on this mat because it will warp. I could take the mat off. Maybe I will. First I have to move everything off of it. Because I kind of want to dry it a little bit, don't you? Now after that's done and it's dry, you can sew stuff onto it if you want to. I'm just trying not to stab my foot with my scissors. There we go. I'll set that aside so I remember to fully clean it. Doesn't mean I'll actually remember to do that, but that's our hope. Let's dry this off. Yeah, I mean, it is messy, and you can use this flat box if you want to, but this thing gets pretty hot, but I might want my faster dryer tool, because this is going to lighten up quite a bit as it dries, obviously, because it's soaking wet right now. Let's do this tool, since it blows a little faster. No, this will take all night. You could even emboss on here if you wanted to. Heat emboss with embossing powder or a stick. It's just 100% cotton fabric. Okay. Ow, that's hot. It's just some quilt backing that I bought years ago. And it's already got a little bit of a pattern to it. Hi, Lisa. Are you home? Okay, so you're watching me all the way from across the pond. It's drying. Oh, that's pretty. Look at my hands though. That's all right. I don't mind. You could even spray the mica stains on here if you wanted to. Or stamp with them like Tim showed on his demo. But it's, again, not something you want to lick later. And two, I don't know how well the mica stains are going to stick, you know, without it getting all over your hands. Because we know we're going to be handling this quite a bit. Maybe. It's drying. It isn't dry enough that I'd glue it down to my project, but it's definitely drying. And it took all the wrinkles out. 12:02 a.m. My goodness. How come you're up still? Still have jet lag? That's all I'm gonna put dryer to it because time is ticking away. But anyway, this is the start here of our journal cover for our Roses journal. So okay, bye, ciao. 1:03 p.m. in the evening in, did I see you were in Sweden, Naha? So I can try this. It's fun. I will probably do some stitching on here. I wish I could show you guys how to quilt on something like this because it'd be so easy. It's such a small piece. But once I stick it down, once I put it down onto here, quilting's going to be impossible in my machine because I just don't have that big of a throat to handle, you know, more than this much. But it'd be fun to quilt on here or do some embroidery or whatever. Well, hi, Stacy. And I'm just finishing up. Anyway, we'll let this dry, and then either next week we'll put the journal cover together, or I'll put it together during the week. It just depends on how busy I am. And then next week we'll do the signatures. So we've got our journal cover. We've got our little thingy that we're going to use it for. Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to put this wet on here. And I may put gesso on here to protect it. We'll see. We shall see. What questions do you guys have? Going once? Going twice? All right, well, listen, again, thanks everyone for coming and hanging out with me and watching my video. If you like this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And always feel free to ask me questions in the comments or just leave a comment. It's kind of cool because it helps people find my channel on YouTube. And I hope that you guys... Oh, hi, Delina. Thank you. Thank you. It's still a little bit damp, so, but anyway. That's got to dry. And once it's fully dry, it'll be a little bit lighter even. And I might get it dirtier. So, the stamp that I used for these roses was not a stamp at all. It was a stencil. It was a Gina K stencil. It's the Gina K layering stencil. Oops, I screwed that one up. I got a lot of cleanup to do. Look at, I don't even mind if I get dirt on there. Look at that. No problem. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find its wrapper. Where are you, wrapper? I don't know where the wrapper is. Anyway, it's a Gina K layering stencil. Something roses. Duh, right? I don't know what I did with the wrapper. And then these ones in the corner were from Lady Rose from Tim Holtz. These were some Colorful Life design stencils. So yeah, you can stencil or stamp, whatever makes you happy. I need some birds on here, honestly. So you may see some birds next week. You guys all have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna go wash my yucky hands. Thanks again for coming. I love you, and I'll see you around the room.